Are we streaming? Hold on. Hold on. I'm not certain we're streaming. One moment. Hello everyone. If we are we live? No. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh wait, we are. Wait. Hold on. I don't have chat up at the moment. Okay, I do now. We are hypothetically live. Yeah, we are. Okay. Hello, everyone! Hello. It's been a little bit again, huh? Hello. I hope that it's going well. Thank you for coming. I am, as always, Paranoia, funny shape-shifting purple cat. And today we're gonna play Sister of the Paranoia. And I haven't made the thumbnail yet, and I'm not making the thumbnail today. I'll make the thumbnail at a later point, but that's what we're doing today. So get cozy and shall we? Let's go. English. 英語で。Oh. Do we not have a proper window capture? Do I need the game capture? I might need the game capture. Okay. Do. Specific window. Boom. Okay. Is that better? Does that display better? Hypothetically, I should get all covered up if it does. No? Sister of the Paranoia. Sister of the Paranoia. Sister of the Paranoia. Huh? As you can see, I brought up the little language menu. But is that not gonna do anything? Do I need to refresh it? How would I refresh it? I don't know how to refresh it. Let me hide that real quick. Change it back. Reveal it again? No? It's capturing my cursor. So... Oh, sound. Oh. Huh? Oh! You can't see her face. Because everything is scuffed right now for some reason. But... Hold on. But you can hear the little sound effect when I go over her face. Sister of the Paranoia. I promise you that that's not the screen that we're on at the moment. Okay. Oh, I think I figured it out. I think. Yes, there we go. Got it all figured out. Hold on. I'm a little scuffed though. Let me. Why are we doing that? Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay, now we can get started on Sister of the Paranoia. New game, load game, don't have a game to load. Gallery, options, let's go to the options. Language English, okay. Skip mode, everything. Red only. Seems good to me. New game. Ooh! Human relationships are complex and mysterious. Hold on, is the audio too loud? I'll turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit. I'll turn it down on my end too. We can all... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Human relationships are complex and mysterious. Even a guy like me occasionally gets approached by someone. Like him. Just some random boy from my class, but he clearly had something going on to strike up a conversation with a misfit like me, someone much lower in the social pecking order. I can see right through people. It's like their emotions speak directly to me. The guy started up an ordinary conversation, saying that he just wanted to be friends, that we should hang out. Submitting to social mores, only occasionally letting our true feelings slip, is what enables people to coexist in society. Behind his words, I heard a buzz of anxiety. Hold on. One moment. Sorry. Hold on. One moment. Okay. Alright, we continue. I gathered he'd been ostracized from his friend group for some reason. When shunned by the pack, humans, just like any other animal, take it as a shocking blow. The guy wanted to prove to himself that he still had societal value, but his pride prevented him from finding someone to talk to. So he homed in on me, telling himself he was simply being a good guy, talking to a poor friendless kid. Part of him knew all along that he was using me as a distraction. I'm not saying he was a bad guy, really. On the inside, we're all shades of gray. He had both good and bad in him, and when you get right down to it, he seemed to be genuinely trying to make friends. So I invited him over to my place. Quite the honor, I must say. It's rare for me to allow anyone into my room. There in my room, he was just like any other normal teenager. Got a bunch of weird games, huh? You're into reading and stuff? Not really my thing. Who do you think's the hottest girl in the group? We built trust through meaningless conversation. Shallow interaction by shallow interaction. He dispelled his anxiety, used me to try to reclaim his self-worth. So far, so good. I have a younger sister, Sahana. She's a gifted child, and, being my sister, she's very important to me. Like me, she has social anxiety, and she dislikes people. She couldn't cope with elementary school, so she stopped going. Aww. I'm not surprised, she was too smart for it anyway. So Sahana came into my room. Though she was startled to see my visitor, she put on a brave face for my sake and made an effort to join in the conversation. He wasn't a bad guy, but I guess he tended to just say whatever popped into his head. You should go back to school. You can't both be gloomy shut-ins. You'd have so much more fun out there. Sahana faltered beneath the barrage of platitudes, so nauseating it could make you hurl. She burst into tears. She couldn't cope with this disaster that had struck in her own home, which, unlike the classroom, was supposed to be a safe space. The stupid things he said, the tears sliding down Sahana's pale cheeks, it all set my nerves dancing on a knife's edge. Adrenaline surged and my mind focused. Turns out, when I read someone's emotions in such a state, I see even more than usual. Until that moment, I hadn't realized that my sensitivities pushed into abnormal territory, making me an aberration in this society where keeping up appearances is everything. What I said to him was simple and obvious. But seeing the flow of his emotions so clearly, I wielded my words like a scalpel, slicing away his self-delusions. You picked me because you wanted to escape from the fact that your friends ostracized you, didn't you? Is that? Are we saying that to him? That would make sense. Oh. Oh, options. You struggled to hide the fact that all you want is to be popular. Thought you'd schemed your way into the inner circle, found some scraps to claim, but then it all fell apart and now you're screwed, huh? You act tough and fake that smile, but you have no confidence in your own abilities or appearance. I bet your inferiority complex is what caused your friends to ditch you. This feels like a bad option. Hold on, you can't really see, but oh, you can see when I highlight them. You struggle to hide the fact that all you want is to be popular. I'll go with this one. It probably doesn't matter a lot. Oh, we get through all of them anyway. Okay, alright. Oh yeah, that'll get him. His eyes rolled back into his skull. When he tried to form a reply, it came out in a canine growl. Meanwhile, in contrast to the harsh sounds, he trembled like a scared puppy. His face flushed crimson with rage, and, overcome by emotion with no release, he slapped at his thighs. A maelstrom of emotions spilled out in pained groans. I guess that's just what happens when the softest parts of a person's mind are sliced open. You're a sneaky, disgusting piece of shit. Then he jumped out of my bedroom window. That took a turn. There was a dull, wet thud that I wish Sahana didn't have to hear. He didn't die, but they expect he'll never fully heal from the injuries. The school decided that we must have been horsing around. He got carried away, and he fell out of the window. Never occurred to them that I could have talked him into it. I'd always been a loner, so when my class shunned me after, nothing really changed. Life is suffering anyway, okay. Sahana simply wrapped her arms around my head and stroked my hair. It's okay. You're okay, Onita. I can make people kill themselves if I want. I can commit murder without suspicion. At some point, I stopped leaving my room, choosing to stay shut away with Sahana inside. No, instead. Time flowed on, leaving us behind. Hold up. Wow, hello everybody. I'm just seeing everything now. I'm so sorry I haven't had chat up. Hello. Thank you for coming, Fireball. Thank you for coming, Kenny. Get out of here, Stream Elements. It's gonna be a little harder for me to respond to stuff with consistency, but I appreciate you guys being here a bunch and any lurkers. Intense dishwashing indeed. Oh, what is this place? Huh? Oh. Huh? Okay. I am a sick man. Who do I think I am? Oh no. Oh no. I don't wanna butcher that. Besides, everyone's sick in this day and age. They're all slaves to social media likes, penning their missives in the giant underground of the internet. Not that the real world is any better. I detest both the online and the off. Kind of fair. It's the same people. Well, not really. I hate it. Yeah. Well, it's mentally draining to be so negative all the time. Time to think about something a little more constructive. Shall we put on a little background music? I would enjoy that. Music can influence your mood, you know. I do have a sophisticated side as well, a cultured appreciation of the arts. Dostovsky? The stoves. By the way, do you know what a panopticon is? No, I don't. Ooh, what? It comes from the Greek word which means all-seeing. That probably doesn't help much, huh? Imagine you're building a facility for segregating prisoners from society. Okay, you stick the warden's watchtower right in the middle, then arrange the cells around it in a circle. Oh, okay. Then ensure the prisoners can't see into the tower. Okay, this makes them paranoid that they're being watched 24/7. Now, because the cells are arranged in a circle, the prisoners can all watch each other, you see? Thus, they will all monitor each other, ensuring no one is receiving special treatment or finding some way to get ahead. It's quite the devilish invention. Social media has been called the modern-day panopticon. Everyone's watching to make sure other people aren't getting too full of themselves, and the moment anyone makes a misstep, they're roasted to hell and back. When any nail dares to stick out, the whole world descends to hammer them down. We're in a prison, see? It's grotesque. Both the real world and the online are prisons made from human relationships. fun about the online is that you technically don't need relationships. Like, if you want to exist on your own, you can. Whereas in person, sometimes people are a little more pushy. Bop it, twist it, pop it. Bop it, twist it, pop it, twist it. Yeah. I'm sensitive to people's emotions. Me too. But not in the understanding them way. I don't think we're the same in that way. I don't know why, but I can practically read minds. Though it doesn't really work over the internet, I'm just armchair theorizing there. Still, since I base my inferences on the same kind of information I can usually gather in person, I'm pretty confident in my analyses. Let's take a look around this prison. Okay. Oh, I have options. The anime PFP who butts into relationship issues. The expert breaking down online drama. The corporate drone posting his minor daily grievances. The guy posting selfies who thinks he's got Riz. I hate that. The artist posting cutesy drawings. Yeah, let's look at them. Oh yeah, she's fishing for guys. What? Like it could be any more obvious. Huh? This cute shit is all a facade with nothing substantial behind it. You can tell by how shallow her sense of self is. Is this like those accounts that just like steal images and repost them every day? Like sloth accounts? Is that the sort of thing? When you get down to the details, reading minds is pretty unimpressive. It's similar to a social mechanism. You'll see if you look for private or sub-accounts. Most of her followers are men. I feel like that's just due to the general culture, but that's fine, yeah. She tries to act like it's a 50-50 split, but you'll see that her male follower rate is strangely high, especially given how she presents her main account. I think bro's overthinking it. I think bro's delusional. A little bit, maybe. Her need to present a superficial sheen of cuteness is a result of the pressure of the panopticon. Oh, okay, so we are delusional. It's like the final compromise reached to prevent anyone from getting ahead. If people got wind of her thirst for male attention, the haters would come down on her like a pack of wolves. Wow, what am I reading? The female prisoners are all surreptitious. Okay, bro, okay. Peeking into one another's cells, you see. Sounds oddly specific. I don't know. I don't know. It's an unbreakable bond in a sense. The power of women who draw cute things and then post them on the internet. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, the guy posting selfies. Let's... Wow, look at all the likes he gets for photos of himself. His hair is dyed a crazy color. You think he's trying to draw attention with it, right? Okay, but what color is it though? Wrong. It's a warning color. It's there to scare people off. What? I can forgive you for thinking he has the opposite intention. I mean, look at the numbers he's getting. You might consider him an attention seeker, and that's part of it. But it's really about selection. She's sending out a message. Hey, I'm someone to keep your distance from. I only want to associate with people who really get me. Someone with more confidence, who's comfortable in any company, wouldn't go out of their way to look so garish. He's just repainting his head in the color of the moment. Look, the poems he posts with his pics are so cringe. Okay, that's... Okay, yeah, posting selfies with poems is... Everybody has their own hobbies. Everybody has their own hobbies. There's no art in this lifestyle. I guess that's fair. He's just desperate to convert his youth into money and cash it before it runs out. That's why he only seeks out similar-minded men who live in the moment and vapid women who flock to his fleeting star. What are these sentences? He offers up this period of his life where one's youth alone confers value to the devil of lookism.
And how will he get out of that Faustian bargain? Every day is riddled with anxiety and the fear of aging, but it's not like he can do anything about it, so he shoves it deep down and carries on. This temporary popularity is his escapism, which makes it all the harder to break free from. Why do we yap so much? The corporate drone posting his minor daily grievances. Yeah, man. What is he? What's up now? This one's lost the will to even attempt to cry for help. Okay. Okay. No one's life is dominated by such bland, inoffensive content. If he was truly fulfilled, he wouldn't feel the need to look online, or he'd post more openly about his accomplishments and relationships. But he doesn't even have it in him to reveal the depressing realities of his life. I mean, it's pretty pathetic to see a grown adult constantly complaining, and what's the point in sending out a distress signal when it'll only make people dislike you? How do I feel about this? Is he about to call out Renee's entire server? Potential. Hold on, let me read this before I say anything. I don't know if I fully agree with, well, or he'd post more openly about his accomplishments and relationships. I don't know, sometimes people just open a vent account. If it's their only account, then like, I guess I can kind of see where that's coming from. But I would assume that it would be an alt account, you know? Doesn't even have it in him to reveal the depressing realities of his life. Okay, I can get behind that. I mean, it's pretty pathetic to see a grown adult constantly complaining. True. What's the point in sending out a distress signal when it'll only make people dislike you? Doesn't this directly go against the lost the will to even attempt to cry for help thing? I don't think I'm understanding what's going on here. Tweets are his only resistance against this modern condition of slow domestication and the march toward death. Why is that such a mouthful? The few responses from old online acquaintances are his lifeline. I suppose that, in a sense, he's making the most of what social media has to offer. Okay. Such connections are thin, faint as spider silk. Yet the tangible truth of connecting with someone out there in the wide world, for better or for worse, can't be all bad. I make thumbnail later. Hello, dear. Hello. Welcome and thank you for coming. You think I'm no different? Constantly complaining? You know, I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but if you're gonna bring it up yourself, yeah. Fine by me. It's an author's job to rant and rave at the world. There are some people who wouldn't like you very much. I'm working, laboring in the stinking, rotten, ugly world. I'm actually doing a kindness by critiquing the drivel these people spew. Okay. The anime PFP who butts into relationship issues. See, I've just never seen this. Maybe I should be glad? They don't give a shit about the actual problem. Okay, all these people really want to do is either trauma dump or self-abandon, or both at once. They blame the opposite sex, or sometimes supposedly weaker members of their own sex, for their past trauma and their warped sense of self that comes from being ignored. Oh man, everyone's too afraid to address their own sins, and even if they wanted to, it's already too late, so they try to avoid taking responsibility for their own lives. Wow, you got a tough row to hoe. What does that mean? Imagine if someone ever told them that that's life, full stop. They'd be fucked. They would, but... Wait. I guess, but also... Wait. Life is rough, yeah. But I don't... What? What? Stream Elements works on YouTube? That's new to me, yeah. Yeah, it's annoying, and I haven't figured out how to work with it yet, but yeah. Playing as a Redditor. Maybe, unfortunately. They spend their whole lives looking around the prison, taking joy in other people's failures, swooping in to take the head off anyone who lets down their guard, then displaying it among the rest of their trophies. Meant to revolution addicts. Nothing satiates the masses like the moment the guillotine comes down on the neck of some self-important asshole. Well, what's better than being happy, seeing someone you hate being miserable? I don't agree with that. I think if you can obtain joys in life, then it's good to have some joys. I mean, severe enough narcissists, when they're miserable, it's not the worst thing on the planet, but I don't think it's better than the feeling of warmth from obtaining joy, you know? They call it shade and shade. Nyara! Nyara, stop writing words that I don't know how to pronounce! Stop it! Stop it! It's as sweet as honey to this type. Your sentences are not as sweet as honey to me! But living on honey alone may be its own kind of suffering, definitely. Schadenfreude. Thank you, Fireball. I'm gonna trust you on that. Yeah. Discard the concept of impropriety, and you too can forge a route to your own happiness. Okay. These people are marathon runners. No, triathletes who have set out sprinting across the vast ocean of the internet towards an instinctual source of pleasure. And between their gasps for air, sometimes the truth will slip out. A quiet plea. Save me. Everybody wants to be saved. The expert breaking down online drama. I don't care. I don't care, though, is the thing. These people are everywhere. I care about my sister. That's who I care about in this game. I don't care about the randoms online. I don't care to hear the main character's ramblings to this extent about these people. But I'm interested in progressing for the sake of sister interactions. These people are everywhere. I know at least one in my social circle who fits this description. They're the proverbial frog in a well. Though unfortunately, unlike the frog's perspective, the unpleasant gravity well of social media is vast indeed. I wonder, does the self-important frog not even attempt to make a jump for the outer world because it's happy reigning over this vast little kingdom in the well? It's more efficient to survive on the slummy bugs on the bottom of a deep dark well than to suffer under the law of the jungle in the unpredictable unknown world outside. If we're talking meaning, there is none! Like the nighttime croaking of the frogs, they speak on things they know nothing about. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. They're loud enough that you can't quite ignore them, but they have other little effect, either positive or negative, though perhaps they call their friends to them. Ribbit, ribbit. Usually it's the male frogs that are the accomplished singers. What? And the females, captivated by the sound, are drawn to them. But as for the human frog's song, well, you've heard them. Still, keep denying the meaningless, and eventually everything becomes meaningful. I mean, even the frog in the well can provide some sort of distraction. It's not for me, but I guess some people live like that. I didn't take in any of that, and I don't regret anything. We got William and Shakespeare over here. Oh yeah. This is how I live. Damn, bro. Cursing the world alone day after day, spouting these prejudices. Fancying myself a modern day. No. I moved with the times and wrote a light novel. I did work hard on it to tell a meaningful existentialist story through the heroine's character arcs. Do you know what existentialism is? Unfortunately, it's a major theme in Russian literature. That makes sense. Here's my own personal interpretation of it. God is the supreme being we should all believe in, but I'm a human being. I too have an ego. What? Hold on. What? But I'm a human being? What is the contrast? Here? I think that's basically what he was saying. Okay, alright. I, th- I, I think. I'm a literature major after all. Not that I go to class anymore. I mean, I can't. I became a commercial light novel author, earning my living from writing at the tender age of 19. Impressive, no? Though I've only published one book so far. My book is called The Emotional Panopticon. Of course it is, which I think is a pretty slick title. You do. I bet you do. I bet you really do. Go ahead and pick it up if you come across it in the bookstore. I won't. It won a prize and everything, but they didn't print many first editions, so a physical copy is a rare find. The other members of my literature club acted as though a hero had emerged from our ranks. The reality is that my book was shoved on a shelf to hype it up, but sales are non-existent. It's all about what I do next. Still, I claimed my seat at the table, and that's gotta make those still standing green with envy. There are even a few dickheads in the club who talk shit about me. Not that I care. The online reaction has been polarized. It's either self-appointed critics who get off on trashing the newcomers, or pretentious show-offs who heap praise on any work that shows the slightest ambition. Neither can be trusted. A few readers, though, went so far as to write the editor with their thoughts. To tell the truth, these are the people for whom I feel the need to write the sequel. Light novels live and die on their series potential. Out of luck without an anime adaptation. But the thing is, I've developed a writer's block. Are you sure? Are we confident? I've had to yap to unreasonable degrees because of you. And now I have to drink water. Are you 100% confident that you've developed writer's block? Because I'm not. I'm quite unconfident. What? He writes stuff? He is William Shakespeare. But I don't know if I have an opinion on this guy. It's kind of like whenever you have a buzzing fly going around your head. You know? It's kind of whenever you have like when you have that. It's like slightly annoying, but it kind of just processes as buzzing. That's what most of this feels like to read. He's so yapful. But in such an both overly productive and totally unproductive way. He's like He yaps so much even the music stopped playing, right? He's making the game tired. He's making the game tired. If I don't see my sister in the next 5 minutes, we're going to play Getting Over It. Writer's block. The envy of my fellow literature club members is too much. It's made me disgusted with people. And since I'm officially an author now, I've got all kinds of people kissing my ass online. People care way too much about status, while faith in literacy... Nope, not faith in the literacy gods. What are the literacy gods? Faith in the literary gods, worse than. Which brings me to existentialism. As much as I want to make my offering to the gods of the arts, I'm only human. What are we talking about? And sometimes humans just aren't feeling it. What? Oh man, I don't think I like the protagonist at all. I don't think the Renaissance induces a shift of perspective from God at the center to man. Viva la Renaissance. I kind of don't like that. I kind of really don't like that. That's... I don't know. Just not feeling it, huh? I'm just not feeling like listening to you yap anymore. But here we are. And guess what? I'm basically you. 'Cause I'm reading your thoughts. I'm mind reading you, but you're yapping at me as like an internal dialogue. What is this? What is this relationship that we have? What is our dynamic? What is, can I talk for 2 seconds? Oh man, I'm just sometimes it's just not feeling it. Oh man. But I'll make whoever... Oh man, he's self-monologuing. Oh, so annoying. Oh, hello, who are you? I want to visit Russia. Oh, no. I feel like it'll help me regain my faith in the arts. I'd love to see this note. You would have to abandon your sister to go to Russia. The painting is incredible, right? There's something about Russian... I don't like that! This feels... This... No, you don't. What do you mean? Their eyes are cold, yet there's a warmth to them at the same time. So, they have temperature regulation problems? Because I can relate to that. Portrait of an Unknown Woman. I prefer the alternate title, though. Portrait of an Unforgettable Woman. People call it the Russian Mona Lisa. I'd love to visit the gallery one day to see it in the flesh. I don't think it's in flesh, I hate to tell you. It's messed up that no one can visit the Hermitage Museum because of war. Guess that's humanity's loss. You curse too much for me to be down with in the span of time, sir. I'm going to have to stop that now, just for a little bit. Though I suppose that's not where the Portrait of an Unforgettable Woman is anyway. Details. You can't details me after you've yapped my ear off for like 30 minutes, man. You can't... Anyway, it breaks my heart that all art and culture are being destroyed by stupid, egotistical stuff like wars and the petty relations of humans and their little cliques and on social media. How old are you? I'm not just venting my frustrations at you because I'm not making any progress with Volume 2. You're aware that you're venting your frustrations at me! Ah, that's not it, I swear. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna murder you. I'm going to stab you. You're going to bleed out and die. What is your problem? What is your problem? Don't judge me by the blank page. It's not very blank, unfortunately. Once I type one word, I'm off. I'll write the whole thing in one go. To me, there's no difference between one word and 100,000. It's so loud, seriously. The whole world is filled with noise. The moment I step outside, all these strangers' feelings wash over me. It's so loud. Everyone's always thinking about such dumb little stuff. I can see it, and I hate it. That's why I have to stay secluded in my room. Woe is me.
Too real for you, how about you go take a look around at God's green earth? You're so fixated on that little screen in front of you that you've lost touch with the sublimity of the natural world. What does that mean? Is that too big a word for you? No, I just don't care about what you're talking about. If you're not going to make an effort to communicate it in a way that's concise and understandable and doesn't wear the person you're talking to. Is he really the same guy we met 40 minutes ago? Apparently. I'm gonna turn on the fan. I have the fan off because I was like, it's sister other paranoia. I'm not gonna get sweaty. No, I would never get sweaty reading a visual novel where your sister is insane. But I didn't expect to be this mad at the protagonist. Frustrating creature. I'm talking about touching grass. Why are you talking about touching grass? Oniya-chan! Hi, sister.
You make the world a better place. You know why? It doesn't even matter what your personality is as long as you're not exactly like your brother. It doesn't even matter. I don't know what you see in him. I have no idea what you see in him. But I'm so glad to see you. Hello. It's been too long. This guy's the last person who should be talking about touching grass, right? I didn't want to get loud, I'm sorry.
You're lonely deep down, aren't you?
You don't deserve to have to deal with this man, you poor, sweet, innocent lady.
You think less of me for it? No way, I love you. Thanks. But I don't like to see you miserable. That's just how it is for authors.
No creativity without pain.
No, that's not the reason. You're intoxicated by your own noble suffering. You've made misery for your identity to the point that you're lost without it. You know that life is hard, so you intentionally make it harder for yourself because you think that'll let you run away from other bigger problems. Oh, okay, so she's the better version of her brother. Understood. Makes sense. Makes sense. You're hardly one to talk when you refuse to go to school. It's not that I'm running away from school. I want to be with you, Anita. Always and forever.
Really? She's right that I'm running from something. But aren't we all? People can't deal with reality 24/7. Wow. Oh man. By that virtue, I became a warrior the moment I submitted my light novel. I'm gonna drink more liquid. And I'm not... Yeah. Oh man. I'm not hiding in the literature club room, joining a wound-licking circle jerk. I'm on the battlefield. Armed and ready, preparing for my next skirmish. What? You're coming up with excuses in your head again, aren't you? Can my sister read minds too? I think so. I think so. You blame yourself and you blame other people, and then your mind goes off chasing excuses. She's right, you know. She's right, you know. But truly weak people don't even look for excuses. Somewhere, deep down, you're trying your best to have compassion for yourself and other people. That's what gets you stuck thinking in circles and brings you down. It'd do wonders for that depressed self-consciousness of yours if you'd just let it all go. Wow. I love my sister. Incredible. That's why I'm here for you. What?
I'll always be right here.
Thanks, but I'm afraid you'll have to step out every once in a while so I can, I'll be right here! The only way to escape this mutual mass surveillance is through embracing tribalism. I'm talking about primitive relations like blood ties. Hold on. The conversation changed really quickly, and I need to, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna drink more water. I need more. Hold on. Haha. Yeah. Being siblings isn't the only form of human connection. There are all kinds of ways to connect with people, like friendships and romance and stuff. Maybe somewhere out there, but not for me. You say that most everyone is a frog in a well. What? Oh, but you're an author in your room. I'm not just holed up in here pretending to be an author. I've actually published something. I get royalties, enough to live on even. Then it doesn't matter that you're not writing. You can be happy if that's what you want. My only joy is subliminating misery. Oh! I could give her head pats? Game, why are you making me give her head pats? Hold on, let me, I want to do something real quick. Whoop! Hold on. Properties, capture cursor, please. Let's unscuff that real quick. Yeah, there we go. Ah, head pat time. Thanks, Sahana. I don't know what to make of any of that. You're welcome, Onita. Till death do us part. Then how about we die right now? I vibe with that. No, not yet. You still have a lot left to write. Okay. Good night. Night, Sahana. Hope you have sweet dreams. I already... You already are? What do you mean? What do you mean you already are? How do I... Most subtle brick to the face. Indeed. How do I... Will the game save by any chance? I can't escape. I can't tab. Will it autosave? Hold on. Does sister other paranoia autosave? No. Does not have a reliable or comprehensive autosave feature. What do you mean by that? Sister other paranoia, how do I save? How do I... Steam community. Cannot find the save button or menu. Yeah. Any responses to this? Hover your pointer by the top of the game window to see save options. Oh! Okay, that's handy. Okay. Alright, there we go. Save. Wait. I'll save it 3 times. I'll save it 9 times. Just to be safe. Does that sound good to you guys? That's probably enough, right? Probably? Alright, we're gonna go back to the title. Yeah. Okay. Maybe hit the save button. Oh man. I would have never thought of that. Okay. Alright. Gallery? We have that. Who is this lady? She's cute. 3 pages. Got you. Okay. We're gonna stop for today. I will be very down to... Oh, let's get out of here. Yeah, that's better. Hold on. That's better. Hold on. Let me fix things up. Oh yeah, we have a new screen here. Hello. Hold on. Hold on. I need to make things a little bit more well set up. Oh wait. Oh, that would explain why it was being funky. Okay. All right. Hello. Hello. Question mark. That's right. We have a new world now. In my world, I mean a new screen. Yippee. Set some stuff up. I hope you guys are able to enjoy it a little bit better than what we had up to this point. It's in a very experimental stage, but it works, so yeah. Yoroshiku na. More water. Should I grab BGF? I didn't even think about it. Hold on. Let me what am I doing? What is my problem? Let me get you guys some BGM. Wait. Oh, I might have new BGM for you guys actually. Hold on. It's been long enough. Let's go with a good old reliable, yeah? BGM no copyright royalty free. Yippee. Okay. Alright. Can I game other audio? Also, just to be sure, can someone tell me if there was... What was I gonna ask? Oh no. Hold on. Properties. What is this called? Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Is that functional? Not yet. Properties? Oh, yes. Yes, there we go. Now we're in the right spot. Oh yeah. I was wondering about something, but I've completely forgotten it at this point, so don't worry about that whatsoever. So let me get... Yeah, there we go. Music. Do you guys want music? You guys enjoy having music to any extent? Oh, also, I'm beginning to have the chat just kind of showing on in a little separate little window up, so I can actually see whenever you guys do like reactions, like little hearts and stuff. I can see that now. Hypothetically, I can hypothetically see that now. Yeah! Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Cute. Yeah, I can see those now. So, I need more interactability. Yay. But yeah. Happy face. Happy fat. Woo! I enjoy getting to interact with you guys a little more directly, or like see how things are going. Yeah. Now, I gotta go, but like, wanna schedule something? Wanna schedule something? Let's schedule another stream. Let's schedule another stream while we're here, so that it happens, right? Wanna meet again Saturday, same time? Next Saturday, same time? Can we do that? We might be able to do that. Have a nice time with it. Maybe. I don't know what to play. I have a lot of different games. Yes? Alright. That's all I need. Let me look at what I have here. I think we could play... a lot of things. We could continue Lover's Enigma. We could finish up My Voice Zoo. We could do... We could do Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I haven't played that one yet. I have a few games, but I'm not sure of those which to hear. Let me make a poll. I'll make a poll. Yeah? Yeah. Which game next Saturday? I don't know how many people are here, but you know. Smarter than a fifth grader. I think this would just be funny because I don't know. Lover's Enigma? Yes, that one. Let's see if your IQ is of the 5th grade level. Okay, well, you'll get to vote on it in a second. Hold on. My Voice Zoo. And then lastly, we'll toss in you and me and her. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And I'll just give that a couple minutes. We'll see how that goes. But I would be very interested to see how the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader stream would go, you know? Also, the music's a bit loud. Got you. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it a lot. Is that better? Hopefully. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. My desktop audio is not playing, so that should be a little bit better. Yeah. Maybe. Thank you for telling me. Thank you. Yes, let's go. Less scuff. We're gonna eventually get to a point where we're so unscuffed. Also, yeah, smarter than a 5th grader. Seems like that's gonna be what we go with. So I will get that scheduled. Let me just do that right now. Go live. Except I don't want to be on this page. Okay, alright, never mind. I do want to be on this page. Schedule stream. Reuse those settings. Yeah, that's fine. Brackets. You should put those. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? I don't need to come up with a title that's clever. For now. That's okay. Delete that. Keep the looking forward to it. Nah, don't keep the looking forward to it. Gaming. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Okay, cool. All right. Change thumbnail. I make thumbnail later. 2 playlists. No, just 1. Thank you. Okay, cool. Monetization off, as per usual. That's fine. 6 o'clock. Okay. All right. They're gonna sue you for using their trademark. Oh no. Unfortunately, I don't care. Okay. All right. Well, with that, we have our next stream scheduled, and I think we're good for today. I'm having a little bit of trouble talking lately because of some mouth pain. It should be fine, but talking for too long is a little too strenuous. So we're gonna head out now. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. VOD watchers also, thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys. Any lurkers, appreciate you guys. Fireball, we've just been vibing today, huh? Alright. Well, with that, I will not let the BGM continue. Thank you for coming. See you next week, huh? I still don't have an ending screen, but that's fine, right? I can just scoop my way off, right? Scoop my way off? Yeah?
Renee, disappear. Hope your mouth recovers. Thank you. Renee, disappear time. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next week. Walks away sneakily.